So we don't have a manual for the brain, but learning how it works is probably the most significant skill you'll ever learn. So how I approached this was when I really started to think about what people achieve, it's not down to luck, it's down to how you think and how you feel. And if you imagine that your future is in your hands and you're holding all of your thoughts and all of your potential to think and feel in a certain way, literally in your hands. And imagine that if you get that right, the future is amazing and it's wonderful and it'll all be your fault. You'll have an amazing life and it'll all be your fault. Because we need to learn how to make better choices. Does it mean you make the right choices all the time? No, it doesn't. Does it mean you never mess up? Absolutely not. But the percentages change completely. And it means when things do go a little bit upside down, that you're more resourceful and you understand why and you can learn from it and you can move on. So over the next few sessions, we're going to learn in layers. So today is a kind of an overview and some of the fundamentals, and then each day we'll recap that, but with the next layer. And when you really start to understand how your brain works, it will change with or without you. Because your unconscious mind is really what's running the show, and that's where we're going to put most of our attention. So when I was looking at, well, how do I teach people how the brain works? I've been on all these lovely courses. I know how to teach hypnosis and self-hypnosis. I've got this great skill set, but I want to really empower you to understand why it's so important. Because when you have a because, you pay more attention. And that's why I've said to you right at the start, the first thing you need to do is think, what do I want to get out of this? So I want you to really reflect on that as we go through this first session and start to notice the things that are more relevant to you. Because this is a very different experience for everybody. Whether you're attending it or watching it or listening to it, it's going to be your experience. And I'm going to teach you quite a few different techniques, and they won't all work for all of you. But you'll find the ones that work for you. And that's where the magic happens. When you really appreciate that you're a unique, amazing human being, and your brain isn't like anybody else's. And your experiences so far have shaped how you think and feel. So no one else has had your thoughts and experiences. They might have had similar, but they haven't actually had yours. So you're all going to process it in a different way. And that's exactly as it should be. So if you notice the person next to you really gets amazing shift with one exercise and you don't, the chances are the next exercise it will be the other way round. And that way you get to pick and choose the techniques that work for you best.